What up, though, y'all? It's Chris. Appreciate you connecting with me while I'm out here getting my 10,000 steps in today. I'm going to jump right into this one, man. I'm out here, I'm stepping. I'm just looking to see who's talking about what. The Shannon Sharp thing, that's what everybody is talking about, man. This man is like dominating all of the headlines. It's in a way it's a testament to how big he's gotten. You know, he's never been this visible ever. Even back when he was like killing it in the NFL, he is far more visible now, and that's because he's taken advantage of social media. I mean, he was on the show with Skip. He was on there, like 6.5, 7 years, somewhere in that range. And, he gained a lot of visibility from that. And during that time period, and I don't even think he did this intentionally, it was just kind of organic. He leaned into social media as well. A lot of things that he did, a lot of his takes, they were funny, they became memes. You know, we could think of a few different offhand. You know, you got the one where he's, shaking his head. He got the glasses on, he's shaking his head. Another one is him wearing the Bron jersey with the goat head. I mean, he was really, I guess his personality was built for social media. And he basically leveraged that into a podcast. I'm glad that he had the foresight to do his own thing and not rely solely on Undisputed for a bag, because look how that went left the way that it did. And now he's no longer even there. And, I don't know. He may not even be at ESPN much longer either, but he'll still have his show. But that's what I want to talk about. Stephen A. Smith, on his podcast, he addressed the Shannon Sharp stuff. He gave his opinions about it, his take, if you will. He started off, he treaded very lightly. Stephen A. Smith is no dummy. I know that he can kind of talk too much sometimes and lean into stuff when he shouldn't, but he's no dummy. He knows how to tread lightly when it's necessary. Even though his thing is owned and operated by him, he even said that in spite of that, he had to let his bosses, or he chose to let his bosses at ESPN know that he would be touching on that because he believed he owed that to them. He, from what I gathered, believes that this is a bit of a shakedown. I mean, he doesn't think highly of Tony Busby. He was a adamant defender of Jay-Z during that situation because he said the things that were described, he doesn't know that person. He doesn't believe Jay-Z even capable of doing those things. Now, I don't think you ever really know a person truly, but he was very strong feeling about this, that where he was willing to go on record saying it, that person they described, that is not the Jay-Z that he know, and he does not believe that the Jay-Z he knows is even capable of that. His faith in Jay-Z there paid off. However, in the case of Shay Sharp, his faith doesn't seem as strong. He doesn't seem as confident about this. He read off some of the text messages. He had them like blurred, and I get it, YouTube and whatnot. So there's that. But the thing that I found the most interesting about this was him throwing out there that in the event that Shannon end up fired from ESPN, that he has nothing to do with it. Why did he say that? SAS is on the inside there, and he is privy to a lot of information that he cannot talk about. He's even admitted that. There's a lot of things that he can't talk about. Some things he knows, and can't talk about. The stuff that he knows that he can talk about, he'll share. But he said that ESPN, his bosses, they have let him know they're taking this very seriously. What comes out will come out, and they'll take it from there. He caught a lot of flack before for him pushing out, what's his name, Max Kellerman. He handled it well, but he caught a lot of flack for that nonetheless. And so I believe he's trying to get out in front of this. I think he knows something to the effect of, it's more likely than not that ESPN and Disney will be parting ways with him, and he wants to make sure everybody knows, bro, I ain't got nothing to do with it. I had nothing to do with it. I'm the one brought him in. I'm the one put him on. After the whole thing happened over there at the other station with the other guy, you know, I'm being funny. We know FS1 with Skip Bayless. But yeah, after the whole thing happened over there at the other station with the other guy, I brought him in. I gave him a spot over here. We worked together and we've been doing well. But there's levels to this. And even though I may be a big figure over here, there's decisions that I have no way in. That's in a nutshell where he was going with this. Letting people know, however way this goes, I ain't got no part in it. And just the fact that he was trying to get out in front of that, man, I don't know. I don't want that for Shay at all. I think him being on First Take is great for the program. He ultimately, even though I didn't like that Max Kellerman was pushed out, now that the dust was settled, I think that Shay is definitely an upgrade from him. But, man, Shay been in too much messy stuff lately. And I think Disney gives him some kind of freedom or whatever. But he been involved with just too much messy stuff. You know, the Hollywood Muggler situation, the accidental, which there's just no way that was an accident. You can't drop your phone and go live on IG. But the accidental leak that we all believe was just to beat the gay allegations. And then now this. He just been involved in too many messy things in too short of a window. And this situation here being the most serious of them, because now you're being accused of rape. I don't believe it. Many other people don't believe it. I mean, for the most part, the court of public opinion doesn't buy what old girl is saying. But a woman is always going to be far more sympathetic. If it's his word versus her word, a woman is always going to be the more sympathetic figure. That just is what it is. So, for that reason alone, only because if they keep him on, it gives the appearance that they sympathize with an assaulter. So as much as they may want to keep him, just for the sake of not having no smoke with the feminists and the other wokies that they normally pander to. And that's why you don't fall in league with these people, because the moment you step out of line, they act like you've never been in league with them. You can't disagree on anything ever. But because they pander to these people, now that you have a situation where you have a man up against a woman and she's accusing him of something like this, it's almost like they gotta let him go just so they don't look like they condone it. I hope that's not the case for him, but it just might be, man. Let me go ahead and keep stepping. I'll holler at y'all soon. Peace.